It's the 3 o'clock hour. It's okay if it's past. This is the hour that Jesus died on the cross. So we have a tradition in the Catholic Church that we recognize that. And so around 3 o'clock p.m., that's when he died. So we honor him, and you can either sing it or say it. And there's a whole prayer that you could say that'll probably last a good 20 minutes or so. But in this house, for the most part, we only just say, Eternal Father, I offer you the body and blood, soul and divinity of your dearly beloved Son, our Lord Jesus Christ, in atonement for our sins and those of the whole world. For the sake of his sorrowful passion, have mercy on us and on the whole world. And in my house, I used to ring the bell. I used to sing it every time. And at the end of it now, I always add, Eternal rest grant unto them, O Lord, and let your perpetual light shine upon them, and may they rest in peace. Amen. That's my own personal addition for the sake of my late husband and my beautiful father and their souls and all the souls in purgatory. Don't ask. I am making, I don't know, I just took whatever vegetables I had that were frozen anyway, and I got carrots, I got spinach, I've got cauliflower because that's excellent for cleansing the liver. That's a cruciferous food. And some tofu. And I'm cooking some black beans. Oh yeah, some onions and garlic and basil. I gotta throw my oregano in there, Lisa. What are you doing? Ah, there you go. Oh yes, and grated cheese too. And this is a Saturday afternoon, so we are just chilling out, honey. Oh, and tomato sauce, like hello. All right, so I am going to make, that's it. I need to do it because. Ooh, you're getting into it, huh? I need to make some, I can't even speak. I'm lost for words, honey. I am going to make, if I can tell you, I'm going to try to make, again, I've done it many times, but I'm going to try a new recipe of keto brownies because I didn't have any ice cream when I took Sarah out, and I was happy with that. But it's nice, it's a weekend, and I could use some chocolate. I don't think I have any... I think all I have is the cocoa powder, and this recipe calls for actual dark chocolate, which I am like Jack Sparrow in that area. And you always say, he says, where's the gin? Or why is the rum? Why is the rum always gone? That's like, why is the chocolate always gone? Why are the chips always gone in this house? How do you let it last? You don't. I think when you buy these things, I think that it's meant just to have it in that moment. There's no such thing as a cookie jar. For what? It's going to be gone today. Like right now. Like they say, oh, would you like this in a bag? And I go, oh no, that's going down now. Okay, so here are the keto brownies. I'm going to pop them in the oven. They taste pretty good just like that. So I'm hoping. So here's the final product 20 minutes later. And I put walnuts and peanuts on it at the end. Like after it was all done cooking. And I'm going to sprinkle a little mineral salt on top. And hopefully it'll taste good. I got to let it rest for 30 minutes. I have to say, those brownies are killer. Oh man. The one thing I wish I did was I didn't really want to buy more butter soon. So I didn't want to use all the butter. So I didn't put 10 tablespoons, which I doubled the recipe, so I guess I should have put like 20, but I'm not going to do that. So I probably used 3/4 of a stick. So I would have, to make it less dry, it's pretty decent, but to make it a little less dry, and because I didn't cook it with all the nuts on top, it's falling off as I lift it. But oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, I should have put that in the microwave. Gee, I'll have to have another piece. That's all. It is. I sprinkled the salt just very, very lightly because the nuts that I buy don't have it. I'm not even kidding. I put it in the microwave for a few seconds. Wonderful. This is a place that Steven used to take us all of the time. Like all the time. Oh yeah, he loved go-karts. And the girls are over there getting tickets. I can't believe it. They went $9 for one ride. Things have changed, boy. Not cool, but you know what? I just love coming here just to look at it. You know, Sarah had her ice cream and yeah, that's good. Aha, good tune. Where are we going now, Lisa? Well, they're gonna get ready to ride the go-karts. This was a place that me and Steve, oh my gosh, came here all the time when the kids were little. Oh, boy, do I miss him coming here, you know? But it is what it is, and we come now and we just rejoice and remember him, and it feels so good to be out. I haven't really gotten out like this for so long, like, and feels good, even though the weather is kind of dreary. There they go. Yeah, we got Sarah out. Woohoo! We got Sarah out, which is a little miracle. It's actually quite big, actually. Yeah, for her to be doing what she's doing right now in the state of what is going on with her chemotherapy treatments, it's pretty huge. Pretty huge. So thank you, God. So if you're stuck in the house, just go out. My kids asked me, you know, do you wanna go out with us? We'll get some ice cream. Of course I didn't get any because I haven't had any sweets for 4 months now, and it's wonderful and I love it. But I was like, you know what? All right, I wasn't going to. I'm like, I kind of want to be home. Nice. There goes Sarah in the blue. Oh my gosh. And oh, where's Rachel? Oh, Rachel's last. Is it her? No. Oh no, Rachel's the yellow. Right there with the handkerchief on her head. Oh my gosh. Do you understand how huge this is that Sarah is even out right now? This is like a miracle. It is. She's the blue one. There she is. I don't understand. I just don't understand. This is the weekend that's supposed to be like knocking her down so hard. Oh my gosh, this is great. Oh my gosh, go Sarah! Oh my gosh. Woo. Wow, Sarah was out for blood and she actually got ahead of everybody, but look what it caused. They had to shut everything down. Oh my gosh, there's Rachel in the yellow. Remember this tune? I don't know if this is it's probably not your time. Oh, I love it. This is the Pretenders singing. Right, just look at Sarah. Boy, she actually got in front of that guy with the white. Oh yeah, I saw that. She's out. She's out for blood. There she goes. Woohoo! Come on, Sarah. She is a fighter. Can I tell you right now? Can I tell you how? I don't know if you can see the people rowing the boats in the back there. This is going to make her incredibly strong, which she's been enduring. Like, I can't even believe, like, she's not going to fear anything, you know? I know it's kind of made me that way. Oh yeah, look at the rowers in the back. All right, today's a good day. This is the last day that the nurses came out. And this is all the rest of the medical supplies. Ugh. And they're going in the trash. Bye. Never see you again, honey. Patience is a virtue, okay? A lot of suffering, a lot of worrying, a lot of trying to increase my faith in my prayers. I have fasted. I have reached out for prayer with, for people, two people. Novena after novena. Just going to different churches and getting different prayers said over Sarah. I mean, so it wasn't just like a, oh yeah, nonchalant kind of thing. No, this was like top notch, putting up my altars at every chemo session. And oh yeah, I gotta go put holy water on her. I'll be back. I'm sitting here waiting for my son, and today's the last day of my 54-day novena. I've done a few of them now. And what a place to finish. I'm going to say it right here while I wait for him. Is that nice? Thank you, God. I think somebody found a bed that they really like. Isn't that funny? I think he's been sleeping here every night. Isn't that cute? You like the bed, Mister? Okay, so this is a job that me and my son, that we did. Yep, I just want to I want to invite you guys into my little world. Not bad, right? I literally took a wire rake and I fine-tuned practically every single inch of their yard. And let me tell you, this is Seth Fry, power washing. We're here for your needs, your power washing needs. It was a lot. So 2.5 hours of just doing it and doing it. I'm like, wow, this is like, I know it's like a pain in the neck, but what exercise that is. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And so I'm telling you, that kind of work is the way to go. Oh yeah. You want to make money? That's how you do it. So my neighbors, Julio and Leslie, bring me this sparkling wine from France. Isn't that nice? Oh my goodness, it is so pretty. For my birthday. I mean, it's not my birthday, but yeah, I didn't have to do that. Oh wait, no, it wasn't. It wasn't yesterday either. Isn't that nice? It tastes really good too. It tastes like, I would say, like that blue raspberry kind of drink that's out there in the world, non-alcoholic. It's very nice. Hey, we got, I think, 36 meatballs here, ladies and gentlemen, and 20 of which are pretty much almost the size of a softball, but not quite there. So this half I made larger because, I mean, you eat one and then you want two, so might as well put them all together. And my father, my beloved father, always loved it. When I was a little girl, he took me to this restaurant that I think I only went there once with him, but he was so proud of the way that the size of the meatball. I think that's the biggest one in this little thing, this here. That's the biggest one here. So yeah, and then I had to make some smaller ones because sometimes someone's in the mood for some smaller ones. Pretty good. So I did put spinach, that's the green, and basil, fresh basil, and onions, and some grated cheese and Parmesan cheese, and I did not put any eggs, and I did not put any breadcrumbs. And look, it's fine, and I'm not frying them. I had to use the parchment paper because this pan has had it. It's pretty sad. So I'm gonna put sauce over this, and I did put oregano from my garden. I love saying that. And Himalayan salt, black pepper, red pepper. I did actually put sauce. Yes, I did, ladies and gentlemen. I put sauce in the meatball. All right. I'm sure there's other things I didn't tell you. Oh, garlic, fresh, but minced in the jar, and garlic powder, and did I say red pepper flakes? Because I did. I tell you, I did. And a lot of black pepper. That goes really good with the meat. All right. So now, dun 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 dun. I think I got this sauce, which is this beautiful thing, and it's actually organic. Okay, I didn't realize that. I thought, oh, I gotta use this cheap stuff. I think I got it at the Dollar Tree, but I'm not positive. All right, very good. Onward, Lisa. Now we're gonna bake this until it's done. I do not know because instinct cooking or my cooking stinks. I don't keep track of the time. What?
What you just said.
What? Oh yeah, instinct cooking or my cooking stinks. I know. All right. All right. I just love, can I tell you right now? I wish I could speak Italian because I love it. My grandparents spoke it all my life when I was little. And they never taught it to us, you know what I mean? It was like the little secret language that they could talk in front of us and we wouldn't have any clue. Yeah. Yep. So there we go. Inside it goes. All right, Mister. So what are you saying? What are you saying, Gorge? You want to eat? That's where he sits. He just woke up. He's tired. Okay. All right, do your thing. We'll put some grated cheese on you later. You know, I notice that a lot. I'm always going, I make that noise. I'm sorry. I have been listening. Say I did it again. Sorry, it's gross. I have been listening, I should say. It's wonderful. They're Catholic audiobooks. I think it just might be called that. I'll have to check it out for you. But it is awesome because there's 10 hours. I've been listening to, I think it's on the 11th chapter now. And I try to listen to it like while I'm cooking or, right before, like when I'm laying in bed or in the car when I'm driving. It is wonderful. It's a whole book, and they have many books on all the saints. This woman just reads them all. I haven't listened to others. I've only been listening to this one, so I don't know if it's a man or a woman. Amazing. I've been listening to the diary. I read the book once, but, in order to capture, it's like reading the Bible, when you keep hearing new things. So I'm listening to how Saint Therese thought about God. And I think that's where my desperation for answers, why I have anxiety the majority of the time, is because I need to know, like, from the people that made it. Like that's how my father always said, Lisa, why are you reading those books? Why don't you read a book from, somebody who's made it to heaven? So I was like, that's pretty smart. So I started doing that more. And, I like listening to what she has to say and how she views God, so that way there I can get the gist of it. And, I just want to be blissful, and I want to be like a little kid and just be like, wee, Daddy, I have no idea what's going to happen to my life, but you do. And you know what I mean? I want to make these peanut butter cup things, but man, I am just kind of zonked. Yeah. I don't know. It'll be really great once. You know what? Just do it, Lisa. Just do it. I'm looking at the peanut butter now. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Now the question to me is, oh my gosh, I was having not peanut butter. Hello. I was having strawberries, the ones that I got on sale. Do you remember I brought them home? Well, what I did was I took off all the green stems. I washed them and then I cut them and I was ready to put in the freezer, and I'm like eating them as I'm doing this, and I'm like, I was in like, oh my gosh, like they were wonderful. So I started like spooning some of the blueberry on top of each one. It was just like, are you kidding me right now? I was in my glory. I was in my glory. I want to be in my glory with these peanut butter and which jellies do I put on? I don't know. I kind of want to try the blueberry, but I think Rachel, I'll save that for her. She was like, you got blueberry? So I can use either strawberry, which is really good, or the grape and make like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich peanut butter cup. Oh, that's Rachel. All right. I got nothing to do right now, thank God. The bills are paid. The car is all set. And the cat is fed. Miffy is fed. The meatballs are in the oven. Oh, yes. Sarah has no white blood cells. Like when I say, like her immunity, how there's like numbers or you have like thousands of them. Hers is 0. Oh, yes. Mr. Kitty, there's 0. That's right. So I have to be super careful. I am having the May procession this weekend, so I just have to, I guess, not hug anybody, and that's really difficult, Okay. Oh, the mister. He wants love. I'll be right back. So the mister likes to go for a walk in the house. Yep, we go walking. Right, Mister? Yeah? He likes walking. Yeah. He just woke up, so he's a little tired. And then we're going to get ready to play. I take his food. Right, Mister? and he looks all around it. He likes looking up because, you want to get down? All right, that's your stop. He likes looking all around because he's never high like this, you know? All right, so what was I just gonna tell you though? I really want to make those things. Oh, you want to see the ice machine, Mister. Oh, I have the umbrellas. I put 2 over the bird. There's a bird's nest out there with a little birdie in it. Right, Mister? You see you on TV? Don't eat that. So, I highly recommend if you're looking to make some money and you want to make it quick, do some yard work in the neighborhood. I'm telling you, easy money. Well, it's not easy, like you're working your tail off, but you won't have to work all week. You can make in probably 2 really great jobs $800 just off those 2, you know? And I mean, a lot of times you're doing it and you're like, this is worth more. You can see why the big companies charge way more than, so if you see a good, decent property, it'll be about $400, $430, right? But you are working and you're working your tail off. And a lot of times, like I said, you're saying to yourself, this really deserves more, but you have to be reasonable. I mean, like, these are still human beings and they still have to, you know, they got to pay their bills too. So it's really hard. You know, you want to be really fair. And at the same time, you know, you want to be fair to them. And what's cool is I noticed that we're taking everything into consideration. Like, so if the person is really nice or if they seem really destitute, like you have to take these things into consideration. And you can't say to yourself, well, they have a lot of money. I don't play that card because just because someone has a nice house, you cannot expect to think that they have all this money. Here. Look. You like that, Mister? Oh. Ice, Mr. Kitty, ice. He's like a little kid. He really is. Ice, Mister. Oh. That's the best thing in the world, man. This ice machine, I highly, it was $80, I'm pretty sure, and I highly recommend getting one of these things. Like if your ice machine breaks, nope. If your ice machine breaks in your refrigerator like mine did, it could probably easily fix, but I don't ever put time and energy in trying to search it out. But, yeah, Mister. Yeah, ice. Get the ice, Mister. Ice. Go ahead, get it. Get the ice, Mister. Highly recommend that. Highly recommend yard work. If you see a bird's nest, I highly say put, you know, people were saying don't mess with it because then the mother is not going to come back. I'm not messing with the nest. I'm just simply giving it coverage. And she keeps coming back. So I think she's appreciative. She did not take off. Nope, she's taking care of that baby. So adorable. The bird flew out, the mother, and then I saw the bird kind of like tumble over, you know, because he needs his mother. I don't know how she's taking care of him. And I feel so bad. Like I was cold after I went out there. I was being rained on and I came in, I was cold. I'm like, what are these animals? I mean, I hope they're okay. I wish if I had a heater that I could put there, you know, to make everybody nice and happy and warm, I would totally do that. But I just don't know if you have any ideas, you know, how can I do this without starting a fire? You know, I have like crazy ideas. I'm like, what if I wrap it in cellophane? You know, would that keep any heat inside or would that keep the cold inside? You know, in the morning, I know that the sun comes up, so I'll take all that off. That way the sun can reach them. But isn't that exciting? I put birdseed outside, so then the mother bird can eat, right, Mister? Oh, you're so cute. Yes, you are. We're going to go play in a little while, but I really need to make these desserts so I don't. That's the other thing. You got to make a healthy dessert if you're the person that wants to eat something sweet. This way here, when you're eating something healthy sweet, right, when I put the monk fruit in, then if I always have it on hand, then I'm not going to, I notice that if I don't have it on hand, I want to eat something else, like a food. And I'm not even hungry. I just want something sweet, but I'll go like trying to find that fix. And that's not cool. So I'm still fat, but I do feel better, and I notice changes all the time. Whether I'm still really fat or not, I do notice small changes here and there every week. Absolutely. You know, I would like to see it faster, but I figure I really like to eat. So how can I really like to eat and yet see changes? All right, so they're not going to be fast changes, because for me that's not realistic, but as long as they're good changes for the better. I want my bones to heal. I want my skin to heal. I want my organs to heal. I want everything that's worked so hard to heal. All right, I'm gonna go make these things. Okay. Can you hear this? Listen, can you hear music? Pay attention. Listen. And I hear walking around. Yes. Wow. That's my Sarah. She's playing music. That's how I know. She could still feel like crud, but if I hear the music playing and if I hear her walking around, which is not often, due to, if you're new here, to leukemia, it's a good day. Yep, and she's in remission. Yep, and we're at the tail end. About another week. As long as the counts go up and up and up, then they can start on maintenance. So thank you for your prayers. Woo! You go, girl. I'm trying to end this video, and the ice machine, you can't hear it, but I was listening to Sarah singing really loud. You know, when they say one day at a time, it's really good. It's really good. It's true, you know. If it's a good, when you hear that, it's good. Nice, strong voice. You know, when they say one day at a time, they're not kidding. Dun 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 ba da da da. Hey, buddy da da ba da 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 da. All right. We will have to check it out, baby. Did you say you were hungry?
Show them. Before and after. Show them. Just show them the difference. It's
No, you have to wear a shirt.
It's good gym. I'm showing them the gym.
I know,
like
but you should wear a shirt.
Because I'll show them once now, and I'll forget about it, and then we'll show them in like summer, bro. Just show them.
Oh, brother.
It's the gym. So this is me now. This is me.
Fix your underwear.
Sorry.
Undies.
More so.
Go. Just.
I don't want to read your underwear.
It has to.
We don't have to know what kind.
My thumb's gonna hang out. So I am 200 pounds right now. I'm a big boy.
No,
200
start.
pounds.
Did you
200
lose weight?
pounds. I did, but I also grew muscle. So I still have a lot to go, but I'm also gaining muscle. You know, I got those hard arms.
Okay.
But this is gonna go.
Am I getting that on video?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
You post it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is very, very smooth. So, right, the chocolate goes in first. And now we're going to put the peanut butter inside. I did put it in the freezer, but I did not freeze it. I don't think it ever really freezes. I really don't. I don't think so. And now we're going to pour this over it. Okay, it's going in. We didn't put any jelly on it. And if you want to, you totally can on top of this or underneath this, meaning the chocolate.